Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am BorderWise, and welcome back to From the Depths. After a wee bit of a break from it, because I haven't been feeling it this past week, but thankfully I'm feeling it again, because when you're getting tired of a video game, it helps to A, take a break from it, and B, do something in said game that you don't usually do, and by gum, I've done both. So, I was at a loss at what to do and From the Depths, didn't feel like anything, and so I thought, you know what, let's try and do aesthetic stuff. I've been on an art bender recently. Did an art stream just the other day, you should go watch it, it's hilarious. But, so yeah, I just started messing around with wood blocks and thought, you know what, I like canoes, and you know what canoes are like? Longboats. Why has nobody ever said to me, BorderWise, you have a longboat addiction, get help? No, it's always the canoes and the kayaks and all that stuff. But motivated by such allegations, which, let's face it, are very true, I made this thing. So, what is this? This is, well, it is a dragon figurehead thing. And it's just, I guess this video is kind of a showcase, maybe to get your own creative juices flowing, maybe not, of just how to make aesthetic stuff, fun aesthetic stuff, while using a minimum level of decorations and mimics and stuff like that. The only mimics on here, and these are actual mimics, by the way, they're not decorations, are these things which I've used as eyeballs, and like really pronounced eyeballs. This dragon is thirsty. It's like whatever is over there, this dragon definitely wants it. So yeah, nice big red tongue, and I reckon these wedge fronts, they make great teeth. And I made this out of wood simply because, well, I like wood. It's one of my favorite materials to build with, even though it has limited use. And I do like these horns, because you got a slope here, slope here, slope here, slope, 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 and that's all it is. And originally this neck was a lot skinnier, but then I realized, yeah, you know what, we kind of need that. It actually doesn't need this many blocks. I could delete a whole bunch of these and just save some materials, because frankly, this thing's made out of wood, and it's here to look pretty, darn it, and my goodness, it does a very good job of it. So, that was Fortress 1, so I thought, okay, I seem to have figured out how to make animalistic type stuff, so let's have another go at it. So here, I decided to do a similar thing, but instead of dragons, it's a whole bunch of, I wanted to see how many different kinds of animals I could get away with just with one template. So, starting with this one in the middle, I don't know what this thing is. I honestly don't. It could be anything. Like, it's got these kind of ears on the front, and you'll see I'm doing these deck ports for eyes, because, I don't know, they still look like eyes, and they don't, you know, they don't pop out all googly moogly like these things do. That looks a little wacky. Fits a dragon maybe, but not whatever this is. And from there, I went over here, and this looks, just changing the ears made this thing look a lot more dog-like, so, dog totem head kind of thing. And then over here, we've got, I guess it's a goat, I guess it's an antelope. Again, very small change, just different slope ears, and we've got some little slopey horns. And then, I love this guy. This is, surprise, surprise, it's a deer. And oh, dearie, dearie, dearie me, it's a very dear deer, so it's just got the antlers here, and nothing amazing, it's just slopes arranged to look like antlers. And then, things get interesting over there on the side of the fortress. I thought, okay, it's time for a bull, or a cow, or something like that. And so, again, ears are still the same, and it's got horns as you would expect. I could possibly do a better job with the horns. And again, I was trying to use minimal amounts of decorations and mimics. In fact, none of these things have any of those. And so I thought, okay, how to make cow face? And the answer is cow face broad, because dogs and deers and horses and stuff like that, they have that kind of pointy face. Cows don't. So broad face, and that alone I think makes it look a lot more like a cow. And then I decided, hey, let's go for broke and make a rhino. And yeah, rhino has been made here. Of course, rhinos don't have long necks, so, I don't know, could make a corking good giraffe with this method. And over here we have, this guy took a while, because From the Depths is a cube-based game, it doesn't do curves well, so these curly ram horns, yes, this is a ram, it was a little bit of trial and error, I kind of like it though. And so yeah, you could make a whole custom faction just with, you know, figureheads like this, and my gum, I'm tempted to. I actually, those of you who've been watching me for a while, I've done multiple videos on designing a custom faction, or at least every once in a red moon when I get around to doing it. And, well, like, there's at least one faction I haven't even started on that is ancient Egyptian themed, and you're going to see a lot of stuff like this, particularly the dog ones. Or maybe cat ones. And, so yeah, it's like from this, creative juices are flowing quite nicely, and so moving on, you can tell by the name of this thing. Arachnophobes, you might want to look away right now, I'm serious. So here is where, to my shame, I did have to resort to using spin blocks, because the incy-wincy spider crawled along the fortress, and it's got toothes, so it will bite you on the bum. And so, yeah, so it's a Spidoo, and so to my shame, there are mimics right here, and there are spin blocks, all set to different rotations, so it's got that sprawled out Spidey feel. I even included spinnerets on the back, and there's a glass block over here holding the whole thing up, which it doesn't actually need, because the fangs are actually holding the whole thing up right now, which is fine structural integrity-wise, because this is for decoration. I don't know where you'd stick this. On any kind of craft. You could potentially just make the abdomen a little bit bigger and just hide control surfaces in there and just, I don't know. You could have this thing shoot harpoon missiles out of its butt. Oh, that would be hilarious and cool and funny. And then you could put like little moving rams on spin blocks on the front of this. My goodness. I might have to get around to doing that, except I probably won't, who knows. But yeah, that's the Spidoo. That's the Spidoo. And then this is like, there's no real grand finale to these things. But what the hell has happened here? Hello? Oh, the smoke generators are doing weird things again. That would look, before I do that, I need to fix this. There we go. There we go. Don't know why I did this. Anyway, so the torches I just added because it felt right. So here's more totemic figures, this time going for the human one. Gender unclear, doesn't appear to have anything. And squarely in the uncanny valley, let's face it, also big nose. So this guy was first, and yes, it's just slope blocks here, there, and everywhere. Bent knees, because, I don't know, it looks kind of cooler like that. I kind of was vaguely inspired by New Zealand Maori wood carvings, but also not at least, so nobody accuse me of cultural appropriation, please, because I definitely haven't done that. Also Easter Island kind of things, but also, once again, missed by a mile, even though I was thinking of them. So again, please don't at me, I'm chilling. So yeah, and then, you know, I actually copy-pasted the horns and the antlers from our friends over here and here, and thought, hey, let's go full pagan with this one, because it looks groovy. Actually, that could be a pretty creepy thumbnail, to be perfectly honest with you, but, yeah. So yeah, I have no idea, like, these are like purely aesthetics, like really nothing else going for them. Good luck conquering Nature just with these things as they are. And last and possibly least, it was just, I was running out of ideas at this point and thought, okay, let's just make things with wings that can't fly. So here's a thing that's kind of a griffin but looks more like a chicken. And yeah, so it's got the spin blocks set to an angle. Spin blocks are really helpful for aesthetics. I kind of was trying to avoid using them, as I said, and I guess I failed, because here we are. And over here we've got a derpy looking cat thing, meow, and same body, same everything. And then we've come full circle back around to excuse me. Ugh, I had too much coffee earlier. Too much coffee and donuts, naughty me. Anyway, so we've got straight back to Dwagon, and I'm not sure about the horns or ears on it, but I do like this thing. This, maybe I should just recreate weird temples or fortresses or stuff in From the Depths at some point, just as a break from all the meta stuff, because Ah, boy. So yeah, this is my aesthetic misadventures, I guess. So yeah, that's basically all to say about it. Like, if you've ever made something like this, or if you've been trying to make something like this, do let me know, because, yeah, it's fun to hear about this kind of thing. Like, From the Depths is the kind of game where, if you don't want to go full meta, you don't have to. It's easy to forget that, just if you're trying to build the ultimate battleship, to take on the Singularity and the Megalodon and all those big scary things. It's very easy to lose sight of that. It's like, dude, just get in there and place blocks. This is Lego. This is Lego for grown-ups, or, you know, grown-ups aged 70 down to 5, I guess. So, let's finish off on this guy, because I still love him so much. So, thank you, or actually no, let's go look at the torches, because at least something's moving, so YouTube will know this is a video. So, thank you all so much for watching, and indulging, but I guess allowing me to indulge my creative pursuits in this wee video, where I just went off script. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon, or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps. And there's fun perks in it for you. Thank you to all my current supporters, and I will see you next time in From the Depths. Farewell.